Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a little bit since I've uploaded, but I've been getting ready for Christmas and I hope you guys have too. I'm probably bringing this build to locals tonight. I haven't been playing in a while. I guess I've been dealing with just Christmas and living the family life. And I've just been wanting to focus on that right now. But I wanted to show you my new little twist I put onto the Chimera. So let's go ahead and check it out. I already drew a hand of 5, so let's say we're going first, right? We'll do branded opening and discarding plays in Cartesia to get Quem. Now we'll do Quem effect to dump Fallen of Alves to get that in rotation. Oh. These are my new sleeves too. I absolutely love them. And then we'll go ahead and do Cornfield Quaddle to search. For Mirror Sword Knight. Normal summon Mirror Sword Knight. Activate effect. Tribute himself off. For Big Wing Berthamet effect. Let's say they try and ash it. So we'll call by. And then we'll go ahead and proceed to get Chimera Fusion and Gazelle, the King of Mythical Claws. And then we'll go ahead and do Chimera Fusion. Fuse using these two for where is he? The OG one. And then we'll do chain 4, chain 3, chain 2, and then chain 1 the search. So rip a card and then effect a special. And then effect again to special. And then get a search. When I get it in, I'm going to be running a Master Tau because I think that illusion monster is slept on. So then from here, we will go ahead and do is go. Yep, we'll go synchro these two. For Baron. And then we will go ahead and set 1. And we will rip a card during end phase. I'm thinking if I want to use this. Yeah, I do want to do this. So we will go here and fuse using these two for this effect. We will dump at this point because we put Fallen of Alves in the grave. We're going to dump the Rembrandt. And then go ahead and pass my turn. So this will come to hand, and now we have plenty of graveyard. So they'll draw standby, main phase. They summon a monster. We'll use the King's effect to get Mirror Sword Knight. And then attempt to activate Mirror Sword Knight. So we still have the same play, But now we have an Omni negate for anything on board. This is my new spicy deck. I've been waiting for some of my cards to come in. So now it allows me to run Quem in the main deck. I haven't been running Quem in the main deck, as you've seen, obviously. I underappreciate the value of Quem, but Quem in herself forces interactions with such a heavy hand trap format. It forces them to respect Quem and her abilities. Plus, I wanted another Despia name because I am running the branded openings. I didn't want to just go ahead and go search Aliber and then Aliber get branded fusion every single time like I was when I'd already have a branded fusion in hand. So I'm like, okay, why can't I diversitize it a little bit and then I can just go into synchros. This is how I've been wanting to play the deck, of mixture of fusions and synchros. So let's go ahead and shuffle it up and try again. And Baron's just one hell of a card anyway. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So this isn't that great of a hand. So we'll go ahead and start by doing, let's see, we'll say we're going second. So let's say we, instead on that, we're going second. So we would have impermed. Let's see, maybe we can rip something out during the end phase. And then effect of Magnamut to get me a Druis Worm. I am not running the Fenrir's right now because as much as I love the Fenrir's right now, and Fenrir puts in so much work, just lately at the locals, like I've been using it literally to just tribute it off and never really getting his effect to come up and just using him as synchro material. Where this, at least the Bestials, I do get like a DD Crow type effect anyway, so it gets some use and I get the special summon. So let's go ahead and draw for turn. Okay, Quem's all right. So we'll draw standby main phase. Here we'll go ahead and normal summon Quem, activate Quem effect. Let's say they let it go through. That's cool. Dump Fallen of Albez, which will automatically get me out. Blazing Cartesia. And then I will discard Cornfield Quotal to search a Mirror Sword Knight. For some follow-up. Let's go ahead and do Cartesia effect. We'll fuse using these two. And this is what I like, because see, look, I'm able to go a different combo line to get all these normal summons out of my hand, and Quem's the one who unlocked this. So we'll do this, and then effect to get... If I already have Fallen of Albez in the grave, I'd definitely like to just send Rembrum to have that option, and then Quem effect. We'll get Blazing Cartesia back. And then from here, we can synchro because we're not locked in to any fusions. Into Baron because that's 1. What is that? 1, 2, 3. This is the 4 summons. So right here, we stop ourselves from getting nibbed. Baron. And then we can go ahead and go, because then we have follow-up for next turn as well. We can go Druis Worm, banish. Special. And then right here we have quite a bit of damage on board as it is. And then I could even take it one step farther and go attack, And then main phase 2, there's an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 synchro again. And just hard make Lulu Wall Lilith. And then go ahead and pass my turn. And then I have this in my hand. So then we have a live Rembrandt. This is dead now. Yeah, we have a live Rembrandt in grave 2 for a Mirror Jade. So we have 1 negate, 2 negates, a pop 3, and then Mirror Fallen of Albez is 4. Discarding this. Let's say they do try and do something. And we do Rembrandt. I would more than likely do Rembrandt first, maybe just to get their threat off the board. If I can, discard this, get Fallen of Albez, and something else. Let's just say it's a light monster. So we'll do Effective Albion, banish this, and we'll go ahead and do Granganol, because Granganol is pretty much dead now for Mirror Jade. And then Mirror Jade's live now, which is nice. And then, yeah, see, you can see, so we have Baron. I like running the Baron just because it gives me an extra negate. Like, it's way easier to make Dragoon. You can banish stuff and then go in that way. I just like this a little bit easier because a Synchro Summon's a little bit easier because then if I fuse and they stop my fusion, well, then I can't get to a negate. But at least if I just am able to special out one of the tuners, then I could go ahead and do a Baron pretty easy. So more than likely this might be what I'm running, and I don't know, because I know the Fire King deck just came out and I got it, so I will be uploading a Fire King deck here soon. So with a bunch of fires and stuff in the grave, I mean the Bestials might not be that live. The only time they might be live is if they're running the Dogmatica version and they're dumping stuff off Maximus. But other than that, I don't see it being very relevant. But we'll go ahead and shuffle it up. Give it another try. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful time getting ready for Christmas. I'm pretty much all done shopping, so it's nice. So let's draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So here we could do is go branded opening, discarding the other branded opening, just to have that protection. And then we will get Aliber effect. See, I like having the option of either Aliber or Quem. There we go. So then here we'll do branded fusion. We will dump this and Fallen of Albez to get that in rotation. Fallen of Albez into rotation. There we go. And I was waiting for my forbidden droplets to come in. That's why it's taking me so long to upload a little bit too, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and upload more consistently. Just the holidays is making it tough. So let's go ahead and do what am I saying? Where is it? Oh, there it is, Rembrandt. So then we'll do Mythical Claws effect to get a Cornfield Codal, discard Cornfield Codal to get Mirror Sword Knight. And then from here we proceed to our normal Chimera combos, Tribute off, go ahead and get Chimera Fusion and Gazelle. And then Chimera Fuse, fusing using these two. Get the boy. And then no mythical clause effect. But we will get Berfomet, get this back. And then we will go ahead and set. And I would even do a triple set. There we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 interruptions right here. And then we have Guardian Chimera Fodder. All right, let's go ahead and do another going first hand because I did going second. So now let's do one more going first. Let's try and act like we're playing through some hand traps, okay? Because I know this is a very heavy hand trap format. All right, shuffle it up. All right, let's draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Not an ideal hand. Not an ideal hand at all. This is the only time I don't like having Quem in the deck. Is when I hard draw her, but she can be used as discard fodder. So we'll go ahead and go Cornfield Codal. To be honest, the droplets are nice, but I'm thinking about taking them out for called by the group, or not called by, but cross out designators. Because right here, cross out would just completely help me out right now. In case they drop Droll and Lockbird or anything like that. So last bit of the build, I might run cross out designators just in case. All right, but I'll bring you this deck now. So usual standard combo, normal summon. Let's say they go ahead and do a Ash Blossom, so we don't get to add anything. So we'll set 2 and then pass turn. I want to keep at least one Forbidden Droplet in hand just in case they have something. So draw standby main. They try and activate a monster effect. I'll discard this. Okay, super poly, especially if it's the Fire King deck. So super poly, perfect. Into a Garura. Possibly pass their turn. Draw. Oh my god, Cornfield off the top. That was a beautiful draw, and then we go ahead and attempt to do the combo again. Get Mirror Sword Knight, normal summon Mirror Sword Knight. Actually, don't normal Mirror Sword Knight because I already have one engraved. I would actually search this just to make it easier so I could get Garura's effect. So we'll tribute off Garura for Berfomet. Chain 1, chain 2, draw. And then Berfomet effect. We'll get another mythical clause. So then, of course, we'll go Chimera Fusion, fuse using these two. 4. This, rip a card out of the hand. And then bring back the boy. Mirror Sword Knight. And then I haven't used that effect, so get Claw's effect to get me the last copy of Cornfield. Perfect. And then we've already established a board out of Super Poly, which is nice. So we'll swing for a bit of damage. And then main phase 2, get this back, and then threaten a Guardian Chimera on the next turn. So they draw phase. Your Sword Knight will get the Berfomet effect. Give this and the last copy of Claws. So standby main. Let's say they go Ponix effect. I'll negate that. They try and do something else that targets. We'll negate that. So this is used up now. So now then we can try and do Chimera Fuse using 1, 2, 3 in hand. So 2 on field, 1 in hand. Pop 2, draw 1 after we get a search and a special back. And then a search to get Mirror Sword Knight, and then we'll pop 2, draw 1. And then by now they probably just ended their turn because they really don't have much left. Draw another branded opening, so we'll go branded opening, discard the Quotal. And then here now we can just go into our branded. See, the Chimera package carried us that whole time. That's why I'm trying to focus more on the Chimera part of this deck than the branded part, so I can synchro summon and do all that nice shenanigans. All right, let's go one more going second. Test that. I know you guys get kind of the gist. I made it more of a regular branded Chimera, but with a synchro aspect to it. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. I still haven't drawn the tech card that I wanted you guys to see. It is at 1, but hopefully I do draw it. That'll be nice. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then draw for turn 6. Okay, so we probably would have dropped these 2 already. And then Super Poly. Discard one of these to get me Aurora. And then I would start it off with a fusion deployment to get Blazing Cartesia. And then we can do Blazing Cartesia effect. Although, do I want to do Blazing Cartesia? Actually, we'll just synchro. Because we're still getting Garuru's effect anyway, regardless. Just so we have the negate just in case. So effective Garura. Draw, I guess. So then we can go branded fusion. Now our branded fusion is safe. So we can do this and Fallen of Albez. For Timbrum effect. Because I have not normal summon, nope. We'll just skip a step, get that to hand, and then get this to grave. And then normal summon effect to get, skip a step, get these two to my hand. And then get Perfinite. Alrighty, and then go Chimera Fusion. Fuse using these two because I think we've already broken their board as it is. Right here is what, 65 on board. 65. And then that would be in game right there, but we'll go effect to search a cornfield coddle. Cornfield coddle, and then special back Mirror Sword Knight. Oh yeah, and then I forgot the special Mirror Sword Knight, which will be easily game. So then set, we'll go ahead and enter battle after clearing their board. So swing, swing, we have Baron negate, and then this negates. So go ahead to them. And then I do like this energy Baron has because during the standby phase, you can target a level 9 or lower monster in your graveyard and then return this to the extra deck and then special it. So I can just return any of my fusions. I can return Fallen of Albez. I can special it out, get it back. So it's very useful in this deck. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like the video, and I will try and be uploading more content here soon. Thank you, guys, and you have a good rest of your day. Bye.